Hello everyone, welcome to PMC Qatar Book Club. We are reading the book Spiritual Growth Being Your Higher Self by Sanaya Roman. We are into the section 3 of the book Expanding Outward, chapter number 21 Becoming Transparent. As you put your work out to the world and grow through service, you will encounter many kinds of energies and people. You will become more aware of the subtle energies around you and of other people's thoughts and feelings. You will want to learn how to handle these energies in a way that allows you to be a source of light no matter what type of energy you are around. Learning how to stay calm and centered in your own energy while experiencing the energies, thoughts, and feelings of the people around you might be called being transparent. When you are transparent, you can comfortably be with many different kinds of people. You can learn to enjoy what is positive about them and find ways to go even higher when you are around energies that are not as harmonious as your own. To grow spiritually, you do not need to create a perfect environment, have no negativity around you, or retreat from the world. You are here to learn how to be your higher self in the midst of the kinds of energies that are present on earth. You can grow and find love in your heart, even around people who aren't of a similar vibration to you. Some of you think that if you were truly an evolved being, you would have been born to parents who raised you in environments of total love and support. You think that you would already be fully evolved and perfect by now, never experiencing any pain or negativity. Instead, many of you wanted to be born into environments that would teach you about the energies in the world and help you become accustomed to them at an early age. You do not become strong by seeking those situations that keep you sheltered and protected. You become strong by learning to navigate all the different kinds of weather, finding your strength, directions from within. If you have felt any resentment because you had a difficult childhood, let go of it and appreciate all strength you gained from the situations you grew up with at various times in your life. You may have been around people whom you had trouble loving. Look at the circumstances you have in your life right now. If you are around the people or energies you aren't comfortable with, see them as offering you opportunities for spiritual growth by teaching you more about becoming transparent. The thoughts and feelings of people you have the most trouble harmonizing with are the very ones that will give you the most growth when you do learn to be transparent to them. That is why you have attracted these people into your life. What kind of emotional energy do you find hardest to be peaceful around? Anger, frustration, anxiety, impatience, hurt feelings, complaining, righteousness, stubbornness, indifference, incompetence, laziness, lack of self direction, negativity, helplessness, needness, manipulativeness, or controlling. Those are the very emotions you need to become increasingly transparent to in order to grow spiritually and gain more power. You could try to avoid these energies by changing the jobs or moving away from neighbors who bother you. However, you will continually attract people with similar energies until you learn how to stay balanced and in your center around them. To become transparent, make no judgments about others' behavior. To become transparent, start by not reacting to what people do. When you get emotional about their behavior, you are not transparent to their energy. Once you are unemotional and acting from your calm, clear center, and the actions you take will be the ones that create the most results. One of the best ways to become transparent is to find some aspects of others' behavior you can harmonize with. This will allow you to stay calm enough to know what action to take from a clear, balanced frame of mind. For instance, if a group is throwing a loud party next door and you find yourself getting angry, find something in their energy you like. You might tune into the aspects of celebration, joy, and release that is present, even if it is expressed in a different form than you would use. If someone is yelling at another person and you find yourself becoming upset, focus on the lessons the two are teaching each other, their caring and their concern for the outcome. Within every situation, there are higher and lower frequencies you can tune into. You can become transparent to lower ones by not focusing on them, but instead finding and tuning into the higher aspects of the situation. If people are if people are intimidating, threatening, or trying to control you, imagine them as 1 inch tall. Would you still respond in the same way? If people are angry or aggressive, see them as small children throwing tantrums, for they are expressing their little selves, not their higher selves. If someone isn't behaving the way you want him to, send him love and acceptance for who he is rather than getting angry at him. You can practice this by visualizing yourself in a situation that bother you in the past and imagining yourself responding with love. For instance, imagine yourself speaking to someone who is close to you or drawing you into a power struggle. Fighting with him brings you down to his level. Instead, put light around yourself to make your own energy beautiful. Open your heart and refuse to allow his upset energy into your life. You can choose to let his emotions flow right through you as if they were made of a different frequency. Sending love transforms the energy around you. The vibration of your positive, loving thoughts will be a finer than others' negativity, which will pass through you without striking a single chord. As your transparency increases, you will draw circumstances into your life that reflects your inner calm and peace, and you will rarely be near offensive or negative people. The more you can feel compassion for others and send them love, the more you will be transparent to their emotional states. The awareness of other people's energy is a great gift. Your greater awareness let you know when you need to be transparent. Before you walk into any place, take a moment to sense your own energy and then tune into the energy of the place. Focus on the energy there that you can harmonize with. When you leave, check to see if your energy feels different from the way it felt earlier. If there is a difference aspects, only the changes you choose. Knowing your own energy will give you a reference point and a way to know if you have let yourself be affected by the energies around you. Many of you unconsciously match other people's energies when you are with them. You are probably with very sensitive to the energies of the others and able to experience a wide range of feelings. The next time you are with people, notice if you are unconsciously matching their energies. If they are talking quickly, does your breathing speed up? Do you begin talking faster yourself? If people are depressed, do you suppress your joyful feelings and join them? If people are angry, do you find yourself getting angry too? Start by watching your breathing. For you may be matching your breathing to theirs. It is a partly the unconscious matching of breath that opens you to the thoughts and energies you do not want. Breathe slowly and calmly. As you do, you will be more able to stay centered and calm. People's feelings would not annoy you unless you had similar feelings, attitudes, or behaviors, however minor yourself. Imagine that other people in your life are playing out roles to mirror back to you certain parts of yourself. When they act in ways you don't like, they are mirroring. When they act in ways you don't like, they are mirroring back to you a part of yourself that you haven't yet learned to love. As you learn to love and find the beauty in others, you will become transparent to their energies. You will also be sending love to the part of yourself that has similar feelings. As you learn to love every part of yourself, you will raise your vibration and no longer attract those kinds of people into your life. Each time you raise the vibration of one of your emotions, you will no longer unconsciously take on the lower vibrations of that emotion from another person. There will be no place in you that will attract that emotion from another. For instance, as you master your fear, you may recognize fears in others, but you won't feel their fear as if it is were your own. Learn to recognize when you have taken on other people's energies. Some of you are such a natural healers, you unknowingly take on others' energies and need to become aware when you have done so. You may spend much time trying to make others' lives work, thinking of their problems and pain as your own. It takes a high degree of mastery to do with this without lowering your own energy. Some of you unconsciously bring others' lower energies into yourself out of your great compassion and desire to assist them. When you are with people who are upset, you may start feeling upset yourself. They may go away feeling better, but you need to release the upset you took into yourself. Learn to recognize when you have taken on others' energies and learn the ways to release those energies. Others' energies won't feel different from your own. They will exaggerate and amplify your own feelings. If after being with someone you are feeling sad, angry, or some other feelings that is unusual for you or stronger than normal, you may have brought other people's feelings and emotions into yourself. If you have taken on energy that is not your own, there are ways to release it. Just realizing that you are not feeling the way you were feeling before you saw the person can help to release that person's energy. At a physical level, you can remove the energies of others from your body through deep breathing, yoga, exercise, and body work. Stopping from time to time throughout the day and taking several deep breaths will assist you in clearing your energy. Some of you release energy by getting angry or having an outburst of crying or laughter. As you increase your vibration, you will no longer have a pent up emotions from taking in others' feelings. You will be able to see the energy patterns in your aura that are not yours and release them with your mental command. As you go higher, you may choose to transmute energy rather than become transparent to it. At a high degree of mastery, you may knowingly take on some of people's denser, less harmonized energies so you can assist them in transmuting and releasing them. Your great masters are willing to take on others' negativity and transmute it into the higher frequency of positive energy and love that they them send back. Until you gain a great skill at doing this, It is better to simply become transparent to others' energies rather than to try to take it into yourself and change it. Many of you live in cities and are around the energy fields of many people. This creates a vast array of emotional energies that can influence you. Those emotional energies move in vortexes as similar emotions attract each other and move through large areas as a mass of energy. Such a mass can be compared to weather front moving through your physical dimension. As you become calmer and more transparent, you are less affected when you are in these energies. You can know if you are letting these energies affect you by becoming more observant of your thoughts and emotions. Are you feeling fine one moment and depressed, sad, anxious the next with a no apparent reason for the change? Do you feel sluggish all day and discover when talking to your friends that they have been feeling the same way for no reason? The energy exercise at the end of this chapter can assist you in becoming transparent into these energies or any negative energies that you do not wish to experience. The emotional energies of large groups of people create what can be seen as weather on other planes of reality as well as your own. Sometimes, when you have trouble meditating, channeling, or being creative, you may actually be experiencing astral storms that can make it more difficult to reach upward. The astral dimension is vibrating at the slightly different frequency from your universe and is composed mostly of emotional energy. It has many levels. At its lower levels are the dense negative emotions, and at its higher levels are the emotions of bliss and ecstasy. When you are experiencing joyful, happy feelings, you vibrate with the higher levels of astral planes and actually dissolve many of your less harmonious emotions. You do not need to dwell on your negative emotions to dissolve them. For every minute you spend in feeling calm and peaceful increases your vibration and begins to release your less harmonious emotions. You have the ability to feel the way you want at all times. You can feel peaceful, calm, centered, and balanced no matter who is around or what is happening. As you learn to become transparent, you will find your sensitivity increasing, for there is a great advantage in being able to sense energy at an increasingly refined level. Your sensitivity is a gift. It allows you to discern what is going on around you with greater accuracy, decide your course of action, and move forward with fuller awareness of the circumstances and possibilities. Your calm and peace will be a gift to others and make a contribution to shifting their awareness to a higher consciousness. Thank you.